Thanks for tuning in again. It is oGsMC versus EGIdrA here on MLG Shakuras Plateau. And this is the MLG Columbus lower bracket round of 9. MC just defeated Dignitas Naniwa, and EGIdrA Root Slush to advance to this. The winner of this game will go on to face whoever loses the semifinals in the upper bracket, which is between Lokazi and MMA. So we'll have to see what comes of that. And we have MC spawning in the top left-hand position here on Shakuras Plateau as the blue Protoss, and EGIdrA as the red Zerg here on the northeast corner of Shakuras. Now, interesting to note that because EGIdrA defeated MC in the pool play, or because he was from the upper bracket, I think it was actually because he defeated him during the pool play, he has 2 games up on MC in the way it works. So MC actually has to win 2 series versus EGIdrA to advance up to the next bracket. So we could see up to, like, if it goes 1-1, then 2-1 in MC's favor, we could get a 3-game series at the beginning, and then we could see up to a 3-game series again. So we have a potential of up to 6 games here, depending. Or as little as 2. If EGIdrA wins both these first 2 games, he will knock MC out and move on to fight whoever is either Lokazi or MMA, and we will see what happens there. We have EGIdrA dropping his pool and his extractor first. Pool extractor, of course, the standard opener versus the Protoss, because it is hard to deny this probe from denying the expansion, as it can just lay a pylon and run off. And it looks like MC opting for a Forge Expand build here. Looks like he's going to 17 Nexus, which is a little late. Usually you see a 15 or a 16 Nexus with Forge Fast Expand, but 17 isn't, you know, ridiculous. It lets you macro a little bit harder. And there's that that Nexus going down, and MC is going to have enough minerals for a cannon right when this finishes. And a Queen, and there we go. Metabolic boost going up for EGIdrA. It's going to start pulling drones off that gas. Yep, there they go. Off the gas. He has enough force speed. He can now chillax. MC still running around with that probe. Gateway and cannon going down for oGsMC in a really good SimCity. This makes it so the Zerglings actually have to run all the way around like this in order to attack this cannon, and it can still shoot at them passing onto the ramp. I'm not sure all the way to the edge over here, but most of the way at the very least. And either way, that should be shored up pretty soon with a cybernetics core and maybe another pylon down here on the south side to wall it in almost totally complete. He might actually opt to wall in fully right now. Yeah, that is actually a full wall in, and then he'll destroy that cybernetics core at a later date. And it looks like EGIdrA managed to chase off the probe long enough to get his expansion going. And this probe is about to die. It's not going to have much of a long life after this. Roach Warren going down for EGIdrA. Probe dying. And Larva Inject, there we go, on the hatchery. Meantime, MC just extending that economic lead. He is at 21 probes already and boosting out more and more as we go. It doesn't look like he opted to probe transfer at all, which is kind of interesting. And it looks like MC is throwing down a Stargate. Generally, MC Stargates versus... Oh, that was interesting. EGIdrA went ahead and canceled and is backing up. It looks like he's going to be going for some type of one-base all-in play. Very interesting. He just wanted to make it look like he was going to be expanding and playing a little bit of a macro game. Now, by the time EGIdrA gets there, I think a Void Ray might be pretty soon on the way, which is something that we saw in the oGsMC versus Moon on... what map was that? It's Tal'Darim Altar. Actually, Moon tried to punish MC for fast expanding like this on that map, and he did a little bit of damage. He broke the wall, got into the main, but a Void Ray was coming out, and then a second Void Ray followed that up. So just the timing of this Ling Roach all-in is not... it's good unless they're going for a Void Ray and it's going to shoot your mobs from the sky when you can't retaliate. And it rips through roaches when it gets charged up because of that extra damage versus armored. And there are 2 cannons up from MC here. and they are going to hold this wall for quite a while. And it looks like EGIdrA going for the weakest building on the front line here, which is the Forge. It has the least HP. It has 800 as opposed to 1,000 or 1,100. Cannon being picked off. Another gateway going down by MC to hold this wall, and it is going to hold very handily, and I think EGIdrA is going to need to GG after this, as that was an all-in. He's sitting at 16 drones, there we go, compared to MC's 33. So this Stargate, fast expand in a Stargate, is working really well for MC versus these Zergs that are all ending him, able to counter the traditional punish tactic by Zerg for these fast expansions. So really well played there by MC, especially dropping that second gateway to wall it up again. Really, really well played by him there. And we are going to go into game 2, which means that EGIdrA has to win the next 2 in a row, or it's going to go into another best of 3 series. So stay tuned. I'll catch you guys there. Follow, subscribe, like, Facebook.com. Wait, not Facebook. I should make a Facebook. JustOnTV.com. There we go. /Lokazi, which is the same as TwitchTV.com/Lokazi, which is the new website that JustOnTV launched that is for gaming channels, which is really, really great, and it saves the settings between the two, and actually the uploads to JustOnTV go over to Twitch TV, so really fantastic job there. So make sure to follow your favorite StarCraft players over there. And then of course I have my Lokazi.blogspot.com, which has all of these videos organized for your viewing pleasure, so you may be watching from there. And I have YouTube.com/Lokazi. So any of those locations, hit me up, follow, like, subscribe, enjoy the content. I will catch you guys for Game 2 here in just a minute between EGIdrA and MC, MLG Columbus 2011, lower bracket, round 9.